Hey fellow race cyclists and cyclo club members, it's Graeme Street, and you are with me here in my training studio where I instruct hopefully you and thousands of others around the world for indoor cycling training and cyclo-core. You know, recently I released my new workout called the Climbing Epic. It's a 2.5-hour indoor onslaught on your muscular endurance, your core stability, and your joint and neuromuscular stability using some pretty interesting techniques off the bike. If you're a customer of mine using cyclo-core, you know what a fan and expert I am off the bike to help get you stronger, so when you get back on the bike you can climb stronger and ride faster and do all the things that you want to do. Within Climbing Epic, there is a couple sections of training using what's called a stability pillow. At least that's what I call it. There's all different kinds of brand names for it. But bottom line, this device is about $15. You can get it at Dick's Sporting Goods or any kind of sports authority or wherever. The purpose of this is to destabilize your environment, particularly through your knees, your ankles, and your hip. And if you've tried the Climbing Epic yet, or you're thinking about getting it, what the objective of this workout is to get you on here using various different techniques that I'll teach you to improve muscular endurance, leg tension, and core stabilization for much improved climbing stability. Once I get you fatigued, I'm then going to take you off the bike and destabilize you. I'm going to show you just really quick what I mean by that. By the way, you don't have to use one of these pillows. If you have a couple of maybe folded up towels or beach towels, you can just as easily use those. The purpose is to get you off the bike fatigued through the hip joint, the knee joint, and the ankle. These areas, if you haven't figured it out yet, are tantamount for you improving your climbing performance, especially in the hills. And a lot of you have poor, what's called lateral stabilization. So if you think about the pedal stroke, we're going like this, right? Around and around and around, thousands and thousands of times. But very rarely do we work the muscles in what's called the frontal and transverse plane. So these areas here, the lateral meniscus, the lateral tendons, the medial, the patella, all these areas get kind of weak, they get forgotten about. And what this is going to do, when I get on this, as I'm fatigued, is I'm going to force my body into a state of stabilization right from my ankle, through my knee, and up through my hip and core, teaching my brain how to restabilize those muscles. So what you can't see that's going on here is a lot of these little muscles are all getting hyperactivated. They're learning. When I bring you back to the bike, and I put you back into the sagittal plane, the plane that we're in all the time for our working, that's when your body begins to learn, hey, you know, I'm getting a little bit better angle through my hip, my knee, and my ankle. So although these things might look kind of stupid, okay, like why is this guy doing soccer-like movements for cyclists? Well, I know the majority of you have bad knees, and you have bad hips, and you have a weak core. If I can get you off the bike, teach your body how to stabilize these muscles, all these little network muscles, get you back on, you're going to continue to see an improvement in power output, speed, performance, and more importantly, come here, if you have back pain and knee pain, these kinds of things, cyclo-core training, these stability things from Climbing Epic, are going to be incredible. So here, I want to go to stabilize my hip girdle, right, my knee, and my ankle. So coming up, and all I'm doing is destabilizing my environment. Now, this is one thing to do when you're fresh and feeling strong and good. It's another thing after I've had you on the bike for an hour doing tension intervals and weighted ankle repeats. So if you've done Climbing Epic, you know I'm continuing to break you down. And then I'm going to get you off the bike and destabilize you. And by destabilizing you when you're fatigued, your body learns faster. It gets smarter, quicker. Now remember, getting fit is just not about getting your heart rate up and burning calories and riding more miles. No. We have to train your body neuromuscularly. We've got to train your brain to fire faster and harder for these beautiful working muscles. And this is just one simple way to do it. If you haven't done Climbing Epic yet and you're a club member, you can log in. You can stream it on demand anytime you want, included with your membership. If you didn't buy the DVD yet, the 2.5-hour Climbing Epic, if you're going to buy one workout from me, for the indoor trainer, that would be the one you'd want to use. This is the kind of workout for those of you that are doing the Death Ride, or the Hilly 100, or Hillier Than Thou, or Assault on Mount Mitchell, or Cape Argus, or Tap to Tour. All of you that are doing these huge Climbing Epic-like rides, and even if you're not, if you're just looking to improve your climbing performance, all these different secrets, and there's at least 20 different secrets I'll teach you in Climbing Epic, are going to change the way you build fitness dynamically for climbing. I hope you've enjoyed these tips. I'm going to get you hopefully in great shape, and I'll see you in Cyclo Club with a smile on your face, my friend.